Hey guys, welcome back to Me Being Cheap. So, if you ever have a concern or problem with a product, you should contact the customer service and let them know. And sometimes they will actually offer you coupons or a voucher or something in exchange for another product. So, for example, there was one time I bought years ago, I cannot even remember the brand, but it was some sort of frozen fish, and I tried the fish and it tastes like dirt, and everybody else thought it tasted really bad too. Opened up another box and it also tasted really bad. So I contacted the customer service, let them know. I was nice about it, and then they sent me coupons for free, additional boxes. And they had said that they did have a batch of fish that had, I guess, eaten some algae or something. So this time, I had bought some dry milk from Walmart, and I was breaking it down into smaller packages so that it stays fresh, because sometimes the powdered milk, it's not something you use every day. And so if you get a bag of it and it doesn't come pre-made into smaller packages, which is more expensive, if you open the big container, you're not going to use it all at once, and then it doesn't stay fresh. But if you can break it down into smaller packages, it works out better for you. That, and you don't have a big old bag taking up room in your cabinet. So this is the Great Value brand dry milk from Walmart, and it is to make 20 quarts. And the first thing I noticed is I was doing math, and math in my head is not always one of my strongest things, but basic math, I can handle that. And I was reading this last night. I'm like, oh my goodness, this is not making sense. And I read it multiple times. I had Mike read it, and we're like, yeah, they've got a big typo on their grid. So let me see if I can hold it up. So the instructions, they say, okay, the first line, to make a cup, you're going to use 1/3 cup of product and some water, and you get a cup of milk. Second line, it's about 1 1/3 cups of product and 3 3/4 cups of water, and that gives you a quart of milk. Now jump down to the next line. So we're basically doubling things. Let me see if this gets in focus. So we're going to make 2 quarts of milk, and we go from adding basically cups of water. They're wanting us now to add 7.5 quarts of water to end up with 2 quarts of milk. So it's kind of hard to do this. This one right here, that's an error. That should be cups. Should be cups, and they put quarts, because there's no way that you can add 7 quarts of water and then end up with only 2 quarts of milk. So I called to tell them that, because they ought to know. They need to correct their packaging. Kind of amazed that got through quality control. Then the other thing is, this is basic math. Package makes 20 quarts. That's 5 gallons. And so I was breaking this down into 1 gallon portions, and the bag, I could only get three bags of the powder for gallon portions, and I should have gotten 5. And so I told the lady about it, and I said, now I understand that these instructions, they say like 0.8 ounce, which is about 1/3 cup, or 3.2 ounces, which is about 1 1/3 cup. So I can understand being off just a little bit or short just a little bit, but not 2 whole gallons worth. So I told her about this, and I did ask, if they would give any coupons or vouchers, since the product didn't contain the amount that was described or advertised, and she said no, she couldn't do that. So first of all, it never hurts to ask. She said that if I wanted a refund, I'd have to take it back to the store and ask for, exchange it or get a refund there. And I'm like, I'd already packaged up some of it, and it's like, nah, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to. But it never hurts to ask. And they did ask for my name, and they did ask for my phone number. So maybe eventually they'll send me something, or I don't know, maybe a thank you or something for letting them know that their package is wrong. But anyway, it never hurts to ask. When you're dealing with somebody, ask for more than you think. When you're negotiating, always ask. The worst they could say is no. So she told me no today, but that's okay. At least I did my good deed. Maybe they'll get their package fixed, so nobody who, early in the morning and they haven't had their coffee and they're like, yeah, I need a half a gallon of milk. Let's see, we're gonna do 2 2/3 cups of this milk powder and 7.5 quarts of water, and yeah, we're gonna end up with 2 quarts of milk. So, all right, thanks for watching. Have a great day.